Hello, welcome to this weekly portion of Naso, and a few ideas about the portion according to the idea of the Ramchal. וידבר השם אל משה לאמור, נשוא את ראש בני גרשון, גם הם. And the God spoke to Moses, saying, take some of the sons of Gershon also. So during desert wandering, the Jewish people always carried with them the Mishkan, the tabernacle, and all its associated accessories. This task was performed by three families of the Levites, that is Gershon, Kehat, and Merari. So in the case of Gershon and Kehat, we do find that they're listed with a specialty, superpower. Naso et rosh bnei Gershon, vebnei Kohat. And in the case of Merari, we only find that it's written, Bnei Merari lemishpachotem lebeit avotem tifkodotam. The sons of Merari you shall number by their families, by their father's house. So they should be counted as they do not have these special abilities as the Levites do. So after this, we see listed the items they carried. So each Levite family belongs to a specific Sephirah. That's according to the following, that it is like how the three Sephirot is forming this unity. Kehat belongs to Hesed, this is the right side. Merari to the Gura, the left side, and Gershon belongs to the Rachamim Tiferet, this is the middle side. So Merari was also belonging to the Sephirah of Din and Gura. It is responsible for protecting holiness against the impurity. So the priests were responsible for supervising the Levites. It was carried out by Aaron's two sons, Elazar and Itamar. So Elazar's task was to supervise only the family of Kehat, who represents the Hesed. Itamar's task was to supervise the remaining two other families, Gershon and Merari. So if you check, Merari's name is originated from the root mar, which means bitter. So the energy of the priest comes from the Hesed, and this continuous Hesed balances the energies of judgment, the Gvura, associated with the Levites. ולקח הכהן מים הקדושים בכלי חרש ומן האפר אשר יהיה בקרקע המשכן ייקח הכהן ונותן אל המים. Now we are going to talk about the case of the sota, that is referring to the situation where a married woman is engaged to a relationship and how the Torah is checking. So, and the priest shall take the holy water, is an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and the priest shall take and put into the water. So here, the case of the sota refers to this situation. If the woman is really cheated on her husband, if she is caught with another man and there are witnesses about, and at that point she becomes forbidden to her husband also until we are undergoing this process of the sota. So then basically the guilt or innocence is going to be determined according to the Torah laws. If the guilt is proven, she must die for her sins. But if she is found innocent, she will be blessed. So part of the ritual, it is involving the woman that is drinking this water that is called the sota water. This is what the Torah is saying. And if she is guilty, then the water causes her stomach to burst, and her body basically cannot process this sacred mixture. But if she is innocent, nothing will happen to her. So what's the deeper meaning of it, right? Okay, if the woman is guilty and the hesed, the kindness of the Creator turns into the judgment within her body, that is resulting her punishment and causing the death. If she's innocent, the chesed multiples within her body. For example, if she was previously barren, and she will conceive as a result. So due to the hesed, so all previously closed things that were regarding to the soul will open up for her. Okay, so this is something very interesting about this checking. And also they need to bring an offering, also the husband and the wife, to the priest. The last case that we are going to talk about is how to become a Nazir during the time of the temples. דבר על בני ישראל ואמרת לכם איש או אישה כי יפלה ולנדור נדר נזיר להחזיר להשם. Speaking to the children of Israel, saying to them, when either man or woman shall clearly utter a vow, the vow of the Nazirite, to consecrate himself into God. So the process of becoming a Nazirite, both men and women can take this vow to become Nazirites. So this vow is typically lasts for a defined period of time, during which they undertake a very high level of sanctity that involves various ascensions, thus maintaining the consistency elevated in the spiritual state. When one who becomes a Nazirite, the Torah expresses this with the word that is used, rooted in the Pele, meaning miracle and wonders. So this signifies that Nazirites are separated from the everyday world and they live in a different level. And that the level of sanctity is referring to the niflaot, meaning miracles. So the Nazirites have to refrain from drinking alcohol, wine, vinegars as well, or grape juice or grapes, and they shouldn't cut their hair as well. So the hair holds a spiritual significance, as seen also in the strength of Shamshon's hair. So for example, the spiritual level of Nazirite is higher than basically the high priest, the Kohen HaGadol. Hence, they really cannot come into contact with dead bodies, which are causing the impurity. I mentioned that Nazirites should have the status for a specified duration that is the minimum of 30 days. Why this is 30 days? So we have here a phrase Kadosh Yeh, shall be holy. Okay, so these persons are becoming holier, indicates this duration, and then having the numerical value of Yud Hey Vav Hey, Kadosh Yu, and that is having the 30 because they have 2 times Yud and another 2 times Hey. Does someone becomes a Nazirite for a duration of 30 days that it's have to have the minimum of 1 cycle of a lunar month. Okay, so that was for today and see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.